Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be thrifting and styling. I'm going to take you with me to the thrift store looking for some pieces to complete my hot cocoa bar, the Christmas tree, also styling thrifted items in the living room and just completing my Christmas decorating for 2025. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's jump right in. Like I mentioned, I was thrifting for a couple things to complete my hot cocoa bar and the Christmas tree, and just of course keeping my eye out for anything that sparked my creativity. I thought this tray could work for my hot cocoa bar. I like to use trays when I'm styling just to help anchor, make things look less busy. I also found this beautiful vintage serviette holder and I had the perfect idea for it, which you're going to see in just a couple minutes when we get started on the styling. I found this really sweet vintage Santa. He was priced at $7.49 and I had a 50% off coupon this day. So I saved a ton of money on the things that I did end up taking home. I thought this was really cute, priced at $4.49. I liked how simple he was, but it did have some discoloring. I think it's the purpose of it was to maybe paint, maybe some sort of a craft. So I did leave that behind, but I did find these gorgeous ornaments which are going to complete our Christmas tree so beautifully. We're going to do that together as well. And then I found this sweet little cookie jar. He was priced at just over $10. I felt he was a little expensive, but super cute, especially since I do love a very kitschy Christmas kitchen. So I was intrigued by him. But looking around, I love to just take my time and get inspired, find beautiful pieces hidden on the shelves, and just bring them into my home and use them in a way that I love. Let's start the styling. I'm using this thrifted tray that I had in my stash from last year. I remembered while I was thrifting, so I decided to pull this one out again. And then I'm going in with this sweet little vintage Santa that I brought home. He's perfect for, again, that fun, kitschy kitchen feeling. Also, he covers the plug really, really well. I'm also using this gorgeous thrifted coffee pot that I found last year. That's one of my favorites. It reminds me of the one that the elves use in the movie The Santa Claus. There's something just so nostalgic about it. Also, this sweet little thrifted glass that I found for 99 cents, and I added some peppermint sticks, this thrifted canister with my coffee, and then I did bring home this sweet little vintage serviette holder, which is perfect for holding teas. We love to have the Christmas stash blend on hand for this time of year. Then for something fun, I found these gingerbread mug hangers at Trader Joe's, so I decided to fill up this thrifted canister with those to add a little bit of fun to the hot cocoa bar. Also, we needed some hot chocolate, so I have this one that I purchased at Trader Joe's. It's a peppermint flavor. And then I have these candy canes, these little ones, and they fit perfectly in Santa's sack. So I went ahead and just filled that up with the candy canes, and I thought this was just so perfect and a sweet little addition. Then I thrifted this tin. This was only $1 and it's perfect for storing individual hot chocolate. I have this pack that has plain and arrow, after eights. And then I have this sweet little ornament that I found for a couple of dollars, and it just again adds that fun little Christmas touch to our hot cocoa bar. And then I have this thrifted canister that is the shape of a snowman, and I filled it with marshmallows because you can't have hot cocoa without marshmallows. Of course, I wanted to add some lights because lights make everything magic, and I love these ones from the Dollar Tree because they are on a wire, so you can really bend and maneuver the lights to work in your favor. So I made sure I tucked some under Santa's feet and around all of the different canisters in a way that when we move them, the lights don't move, they just stay put and really add this beautiful glow. This came out so perfectly. It was the first thing my kids did when they came home. They were so excited that the hot cocoa bar was ready for the season, and they wasted no time making themselves a cup of hot cocoa. To me, this is what the season is all about, creating these memories and these traditions that last a lifetime. Another tradition we have as a family is getting a real Christmas tree. We go to the same farm and we choose our Christmas tree together as a family. We cut it down, we have hot cocoa. It's a day that I look forward to all year long. And then we decorate it together as a family. We have some of the same ornaments that we use. I like to switch out the colors here and there, and then all of our family ornaments. And this year's color palette is very traditional. I went with a red, gold, and silver. I love the way that this turned out. It feels very nostalgic. It feels very classic Christmas. While I was at the thrift store, I came across this gorgeous set of ornaments. These were priced at $7.49 and I had a 50% off coupon. So I went in and just filled in a couple of the blank spaces on the Christmas tree, and they just added the most beautiful sparkle and really completed the look. Again, my favorite part is all of these beautiful family ornaments that are so near and dear to my heart. And just as the years go on and my kids get older, our tree is getting more and more filled with those special memories. Then I went over on the mantle and I wanted to finish this up. I was having a hard time balancing out the other side, and I went in with my Letters to Santa, this beautiful brass piece that I love, and added a couple thrifted nutcrackers, and I think together it creates just a beautiful, whimsical feel that I love so much. I found this organizer at the thrift store for a couple of dollars, and it's perfect to display my records. We did have to move the record player over here because the Christmas tree, and just to hide some of the wires, I used this beautiful piece of pottery with some eucalyptus stems that I already have on hand. It matches a ribbon that I used on the tree. Over in my wrapping station, I added a couple of rolls of plaid wrapping paper. I love to display that and my secretary's desk is where I do all of my wrapping. On the coffee table, I use these thrifted ornaments. I found a pack of 4 for $4. They are so heavy duty and gorgeous. I just styled them in a piece of pottery I already had in my collection. And then I decided to use the chessboard and just have it be displayed ready to use. Again, I've been talking about this a lot, is just creating intentionality in our home and spaces where we can enjoy time together. So I decided to just use it as it's intended. I mean, it's not set up the way you're supposed to. I did keep some in the basket underneath, but I do just love how this space came out. I think it's perfect for our family, and my son actually walked in after school and said, "Mom, the house looks so beautiful for Christmas," and to me, that's what matters. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I hope I was able to give you some inspiration today. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for being so kind to me this year and supporting me and my channel. I hope that you all have the most beautiful Christmas season, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up for my kisses all for one special guy.